Remember as teens, you join me tonight, 7 p.m. for next Zoom meeting together. We're going to play a game together and we're going to discuss this lesson. 2 facts I have for you today. There's a sea slug that is part animal and part plant. And before 1913, you could legally mail a baby. The lesson today is called the glue that binds us together. Today I'm going to talk to you about compassion. So first of all, what is it? Compassion is sympathetic pity and concern for the misfortunes and sufferings of others. You might be thinking, why should we care? That's the way a lot of the world looks at compassion. It doesn't always seem like an important issue to worry about. Compassion is very important to our Christian lives, and I'm going to tell you why. Got this bottle of glue. We use glue to hold two things together. We use glue to take two separate items and bond them and make them one. Glue works because it's sticky and it's strong. And not impossible, but it's very hard to break a bond that glue has created. Glue is like compassion. Compassion is the reaching side, the action side of love, and often is the bridge that allows you to bond together with somebody that wasn't possible without compassion. Just like glue, once that bond has been created, it's hard to break a bond that compassion has started. Compassion is not something we possess until we demonstrate it to others. It's an action that shows we care when others are sad, hurting, and suffering. Hebrews 4:15 through 16 says, "We do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we were, yet without sin. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." Jesus Christ lived a sinless life on earth. He was tempted, felt agony, disappointment, despair, anger, deep sorrow, and betrayal. His experience on earth allowed him to understand our pain and our hardships. His ministry and the main emphasis over and over that he made was on showing compassion to those in need. Jesus used compassion to build a bridge with the unwanted and the bad part of society. He extends compassion and mercy to everyone, especially when we don't deserve it. And this is the model that he left for us to follow. So we live in a me-centered world. It's self-focused. And this makes compassion tough because in order to have compassion, you have to think beyond yourself. We also live in a world where people put up imaginary walls. They put up these barriers to keep themselves safe, keep people at arm's length so they won't get hurt. What I've found is that when I show compassion to people, their walls come down. When you go out of your way to be nice to them and help them when no one else will, they notice. I'm going to say something really bold. Compassion is never wasted. Even if it doesn't turn out like you wanted it to, it's not wasted. God will always use your compassion. Discussion questions I have for you today. What is your gut reaction when you see people suffering? Does the type of suffering determine your response? Think about a group, type of people who are typically hated or ignored in our society. How might compassion change their circumstances? And why is it sometimes difficult to show compassion to others? The deeper learning opportunity for today, watch a lyric video for the song "Give Me Your Eyes" by Brandon Heath. Journal Talk to God, text me or someone else about how seeing people the way God sees them will help you show them compassion. Let's pray. Dear Lord, I just thank you so much that you have mercy on us, that you show us compassion, that you're there in our time of need. I pray that you will allow us to do that with others, that you'll provide us opportunities and we'll be faithful in those opportunities. Show us even tonight how we can be your compassion showing people. We love you, Lord.